There are places on our planet that still feel like a secret. Kyrgyzstan is one of them. Tucked in the heart of Central Asia, it's a land of staggering beauty and the legendary Tian Shan Mountains. These peaks don't just scrape the sky, they seem to hold it up. I came here for a challenge to experience Kyrgyzstan on just $500. This wasn't about a cheap holiday, it was about connecting with people, relying on local knowledge, and seeing the country from the ground up. In Kyrgyzstan, ancient traditions aren't just remembered, they're lived every day. The Silk Road once wound through these mountains, leaving behind a legacy of openness and hospitality. Here, the past and present blend. Soviet-era Bishkek stands beside timeless yurt camps, and young people scroll Instagram while learning to milk mares from their grandparents. My goal was to explore this unique identity, to listen and learn from the people who call this place home. Kyrgyzstan rewards the curious traveler, those willing to leave the main road and venture into the unknown. The country is a puzzle of contrasts, where modern life and nomadic heritage coexist. I wanted to meet the nomads, share their food, and hear their stories. This journey would be tough, but unforgettable. The adventure was about to begin, with the mighty mountains watching over me. In Kyrgyzstan, the real currency is hospitality, and I was ready to discover its true value. Traveling with only $500 changes everything. Forget taxis. You squeeze into crowded marshrutkas, learning to read gestures and smiles. The budget isn't a restriction. It's a tool that forces you to engage, ask for help, and trust strangers. My first night in Bishkek, I stayed at a family-run guest house. Anara, the owner, welcomed me with tea and homemade jam, marking her favorite local spots on a hand-drawn map. In Kyrgyzstan, hospitality opens doors that money can't. My meals came from bazaars and roadside cafes, lagman noodles, fresh bread, and local cheese, all shared with laughter and patience for my broken Kyrgyz. Leaving the city, the challenge grew. Transport was scarce, so I hitched rides with lorry drivers and negotiated horse treks as a guest, not a tourist. The budget stripped away my Western habits and replaced them with a new appreciation for simplicity. Every meal, every ride, every conversation became an adventure. I learned that the richest travel experiences have little to do with money. The $500 limit made me resourceful and humble. It connected me to the real Kyrgyzstan, one bowl of soup, one shared story at a time. The journey was less predictable, but infinitely more rewarding. I was learning to travel not just through a country, but into its heart. The budget was my guide to genuine connection, and that made every som count. In Kyrgyzstan, the best things truly are free. The yurt, Baz Ui, is the heart of nomadic Kyrgyz culture. Its circular frame and felt walls are both home and symbol, with the tunduk at the top connecting family to sky. I stayed with shepherds near Songkul, welcomed with kimas, fermented mare's milk, a sacred gesture of hospitality. Here, a guest is a gift from God. Life in the Jailu is shaped by the seasons: sunrise milking, herding on horseback, endless work for women who prepare food, churn butter, and keep the yurt running. I watched Gulmira and her daughters move with practiced grace, their lives a rhythm of survival and community. Evenings brought stories by the stove, children wide-eyed as talent recounted legends. No TV, no internet, just voices and the warmth of family. In these moments, I saw the strength of their bonds. Family is the foundation here, the source of resilience. In the vast, empty landscape, they have each other, and that is everything. The yurt is more than shelter, it's a living tradition. Nomad life is hard, but it's rich in connection. And I was honored to be part of it, if only for a while. In Kyrgyzstan's high pastures, I found a different kind of strength in the women I met. Nomadic women are the anchors of their families, masters of resourcefulness, and keepers of tradition. I spent an afternoon with Igul, who taught her granddaughter to make sherdaks, felt carpets that tell stories through ancient symbols. A yurt without a sherdak is not a home, she said, her hands shaping history. The beauty of Kyrgyz women is natural and unadorned, but their true beauty is resilience. They raise children, manage finances, and care for elders, often with laughter that rings across the steppe. Life is hard, but their spirit is unbreakable. They balance tradition and change, wanting their children to have opportunities while cherishing their roots. One young woman told me, "My mother wants me to be a doctor, but also to know how to milk a cow. I must have roots in the earth, even if my head is in the clouds." That captures the spirit of Kyrgyz women, grounded, aspirational, and profoundly strong. Their wisdom shapes the future, even as they honor the past. In every yurt, their legacy is woven into daily life. The women of the steppe are the silent pillars holding everything together. Their strength is the soul of Kyrgyzstan. In Kyrgyzstan, love is quiet and deep, shown through actions, not public displays. Family and tradition shape romance, with arranged marriages still common, though times are changing. The controversial practice of alakachu, bride kidnapping, remains a sensitive issue, with efforts underway to end it. Yet, there are beautiful traditions too. Young men composing songs, proving themselves to a family, before winning a woman's heart. Love here is built on respect, responsibility, and commitment to family. It's a steady, enduring love, expressed in small gestures, shared meals, and the warmth of a yurt on a cold night. In Kyrgyzstan, love is as enduring as the mountains. If you're inspired to visit Kyrgyzstan on a budget, be flexible. Plans will change, and the best moments are often unplanned. Learn a few words of Kyrgyz or Russian. Even a simple hello or thank you opens doors. Pack for all seasons. The mountains can surprise you. Live and eat like a local. Stay in community-based tourism guest houses and yurt camps, where your money supports families and your experience is authentic. Bazaars offer fresh bread, cheese, and fruit for just a few dollars. Try street food like samsa and shashlik. They're cheap and delicious. Get around by marshrutka or shared taxi. It's affordable and connects you to local life. For remote places, team up with other travelers to share costs. Don't miss horse trekking. Seeing Kyrgyzstan from horseback is unforgettable. Must-see spots: Alakul Lake, Jetioguz Valley, and the ancient Tash Rabat caravanserai. But the real beauty is in the journey: rolling hills, snow-capped peaks, and turquoise rivers. Explore slowly. Let the country reveal itself. The best experiences aren't on a checklist, they're in the connections you make. Kyrgyzstan rewards curiosity and openness. Travel here is about discovery, not just destinations. Let the adventure unfold. As my journey ended by the shores of Lake Issyk-Kul, I realized Kyrgyzstan had given me more than adventure. I found a wealth of kindness and a richness of spirit that can't be measured in money. The people I met, Gulmira, Talent, Askar, shared their lives and wisdom with me. Hospitality here is a joy, not an obligation. Family is the strongest shelter. This journey reaffirmed that the best way to understand the world is to meet its people face to face. In a digital age, real-world connections matter more than ever. Kyrgyzstan challenges you to slow down and appreciate simple beauty. It leaves a mark on your heart, a longing to return. I hope this story inspires you to seek out places that still feel like a secret. Kyrgyzstan is waiting, its stories ready to be heard.